All right, we're here with Darryl Dibbs. So, Darryl, talk to me about what'd you do before you got into real estate?
Nothing worth mentioning. It was I was a janitor, sold printers at Best Buy for HP. I was also working at one of the big three, you know, avid member of the union, and you know, but yeah, that pretty much sums up my career. I probably had 15 jobs
Got it.
before I decided I was going full time in real estate.
What attracted you to real estate?
Initially, the money.
Yeah,
I needed to find something that I could do without a college education. So, you know, like anybody, any good businessman, went to Google
okay.
and typed in what jobs pay a lot without a degree. And car salesman, insurance salesman, real estate agent.
So, I think the cool part about being in real estate is you not only can you make unlimited amount of money, it's a juice squeeze thing. As much as you squeeze, you can get the juice out, but you
Mm-hmm.
can also build wealth.
Yes.
Where if you're in insurance or if you're in cars, it's not necessarily that case for those, right? So, so for the Darryl Dibbs realtor, what's something you kind of specialize in? Like, what's your niche?
I specialize in building wealth. I take my clients from wherever they are, $0, bad credit, first time home buyers, uh, investment properties, wherever you are. After you start working with me, our goal is to increase your net worth every year that we're working together.
Got it. I love that. That's good.
Yeah.
Darryl Dibbs, increasing your net worth.
Yeah.
I like that. Yeah. So you talked about what you're kind of doing previously. What's something that you didn't necessarily anticipate? Maybe Google didn't tell you about becoming a realtor that you now know and you wish you would have known.
You know what? Nobody tells you about the cost. Nobody tells you that once you get your license, there are board dues, there are MLS dues, there are office dues,
Yeah.
there are company dollar splits that
Yeah.
you have to pay to stay a real estate agent.
Yeah.
And coming in thinking that I'm going to be selling 500,000 $1 million homes like on a $1 million list in New York.
Yeah.
It's a that was a pretty big hurdle when I first got my license.
Yeah. Yeah. That early struggle, you got to make sure you have enough in savings, right, to get
Mm-hmm.
through because um, you got to figure out where your leads are going to come from, right? You
Yes.
got to have leads, and then those are you got to get in touch with those and get hired, and
The
yeah, no, I
business
agree with
of it,
that.
man. It's like you had to learn business from scratch if
Right.
if you're not coming from a business background.
Yeah, I agree with that. So there's a lot of brokerages out there. My understanding is you've been at a few of them.
Yeah.
Why KW Paint Creek?
So KW Paint Creek, I saw a consistent pipeline of producers.
Mm,
I've known Matt Bellinger for a number of years. Went to high school with his wife. I've seen you from a distance, dealer groups branded all over the place,
thanks.
and I'm like, what are they doing different? Where they've just got this consistent pipeline of producers,
Yeah.
No frills guys. Not a huge, it's not any gimmicks.
Yeah.
It's all business.
Yeah.
And that's pretty much what attracted me to the brokerage, was seeing this consistency of people that are just go getters, man.
Yeah. I like to think that we're really the house of top producers.
Yeah.
Right. 3 of the top 10 teams in the state are associated with our brokerage. The number one medium sized team,
Yeah.
multiple small teams, and multiple individual producers all ranked on the Real Trends list. Right.
Yep.
So I have 3 of the top 10, the number one medium, right, who's now big, right, and going to be in the top 10 next year for large teams. Really do think we are the house for people that want to treat this like a business.
Yeah.
100%. So I appreciate you. Thanks for
Hey, I
joining us.
appreciate you, man. Thanks.
Absolutely.